Hey, wow, look at this. TV licensing have sent me a Christmas card. How nice of them. Oh, lovely. Well, let's open this up and see what they've got to say. Oh, damn. It's not a Christmas card, look. It's a bloody another one of those threatening letters. My God. I've got a folder full of these fucking letters, and they're all threatening. An officer's going to visit. An officer's going to visit. You know, uh, you've left us no alternative but to proceed with the final stages of the investigation. Well, I wish they would fucking investigate, and I wish they would send somebody around because I got a folder full of letters from these assholes, and they keep threatening. Oh, are you going to be in on the 24th? Because our officers are coming round. So I made sure I stayed in on that day, and guess what? Nobody came round. Let's see what it says here. A reminder of the law. It is illegal to watch or record live TV without a license on any device. Well, yeah, so? Visit undertaken by an enforcement team. Please ask for identification. Yeah. Okay, sounds like one of my radios going off in the background. But yeah, so this is complete and utter bullshit, and they've got no intention of coming round. Who signed this one? Oh, Scott Robson again. Yes. Now, I writ the TV licensing, and I told them that I thought Scott Robson and the other one, Ross McTaggart, were just fakes, and the people didn't actually exist. And so they have replied to that email. And so let me see if I can bring that email up in this video. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to record from the Bluetooth mic. I don't think it is, but hopefully the audio will be legible. So when I wrote to them, I used the name L occupier, meaning legal occupier. And when they wrote back, they put Dear Lord Occupier. So they've upgraded me to a Lord. Isn't that nice? Anyway, thank you for your recent email, 20th of November 2024. It has been recorded under reference, blah, blah, blah. I understand you're unhappy with the letters sent to your address due to the tone of the letters. In regard to the tone of the letters, I must advise TV licensing does not presume that anybody is committing an offence, and the letters have no implication for those who do not require a TV license. That is bullshit. Every letter assumes I'm committing an offence. Every letter. And I can show you 20 letters. And every one of those letters presumes that I'm breaking the law. And here it says, does not presume that anyone is committing an offence. And the letters have no implication on those who do not require a TV license. However, a robust message needs to be communicated to persons who may be evading the payment of the license fee. Here we are. It is not our intention to harass or annoy, but to clarify licensing requirements at that address at that time. Okay, so they could, you start the letter
with if you do not need a license, please ignore this letter. But do they say that? No. They say, we're going to come round and visit and check and make sure you don't need a license. And even if you don't need a license, we're going to pretend you do anyway, and we're going to take you to court because we're a stupid bunch of cunts and we get our own way because we are the BBC. Now, we all know, bloody screen went off, so we all know that the TV licensing is supposed to be independent of the BBC, but it's not. It's run by the BBC. So they're talking bullshit. Anyway, where were we? It is not our intention to harass or annoy, but to clarify the licensing requirements at that address at that time. Where are we? Having said this, we would be failing in our duty if the inquiry letter did not contain a message to those who might be using a television without a license or the consequences of doing so, of continuing to do. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read that again. I'm not very good at reading this morning. Having said this, we feel that we would be failing in our duty if the inquiry letter, it did not contain a message to those who might be using the television without a license of the consequences of continuing to do so. Okay, that's not quite good English, is it? I should begin by saying that we do not act upon the presumption of guilt or dishonesty. Yes, you bloody do. Every fucking letter they've sent to me presumes I'm watching TV illegally. Every letter. So how they can say that we do not act upon the presumption of guilt or dishonesty? They bloody do. We write to all addresses that have not got a valid TV license and where we do not know the situation. When we send our letters, we do not know whether the recipient has no need for a license, has simply forgotten to buy one, or is evading the TV license fee. I should advise there's nothing in law preventing us from writing to people when going about our lawful business. Correct. They are allowed to write to people, encouraging them to buy a TV license. They are not allowed to threaten and harass like they are doing at the moment. In the charter and in the bloody whatever it is, you know, it says they are well within their legal rights to send out letters encouraging people to buy a TV license. The letters they're sending out are not encouraging letters. They are threatening and harassing letters. And they do presume guilt from everybody. Right. If we do not receive a response to earlier letters, later inquiries do become stronger in tone to encourage a response. It's like they presume you have to contact them. You have to tell them that you don't need a license. Or you have to tell them, you have to contact them. There's nothing in law that says you have to contact them. So what right have they got to harass you and, make the letters more strong if you do not contact them? I don't know, it's, to encourage a response. Well, if I'm not writing back to you once, I'm not writing back to you twice. And I'm not going to phone you. A few years ago, I told them I did not need a TV license. Right, you've been told, so fuck off and stop bothering me. But no, they will keep on continue. And yes, it's you know, if it was any other company that was threatening and harassing people like the TV licensing do, they wouldn't be able to get away with it. They would be stopped, and it would be illegal for them to harass and bully people like TV licensing do. But because it's TV licensing, because it's the BBC, and because they're in the back pocket of the government, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And that ain't on. Where are we? Oh yes, because I went on to say that about the Scott Robson and Ross McTaggart being fake people, because all the letters are like have the exact same signature. And so they said here the reason that our letters are not signed by hand is that they are produced and dispatched from a central printing house remote from our office. As a result, the signature on the letters will appear the same. I should also confirm that the names that appear on the letters are for genuine staff and not made up as you claim. Well, you ring TV licensing and you ask to speak to Scott Robson or Ross McTaggart, and I guarantee you, you will not be able to speak to them. Because I have tried. So I said to the manager of the call centre, I said, if he can send me threatening letters, I need to be able to speak to him. And he said, you cannot speak to him. And you cannot write to him, you can only write to his secretary. And I said, that's total bullshit. It really is bullshit. Anyway. I should explain, although a name appears at the bottom of the letter you received, they did not personally send it to you. TV licensing takes a collective responsibility for the letters we send. Turning to the matter of a visit, I should explain that all our letters will advise you have been scheduled for a visit. However, we do not provide any time frame for this, but this is to advise you we may visit to check your situation at the address. Well, again, that is fucking bullshit, because I've got letters in that folder that say, will you be in on the 20th? Because our officers are going to come and visit you on the 20th. And I stayed in all day on the 20th. And guess what? Nobody's came to visit. So, anyway, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. We never get through this. Okay, if you wish to advise your full address and postcode and whether a license is required or not, I would be happy to update our records accordingly. See, again, they want you to contact them. They want you to give your address and all that bullshit. And you don't have to. There's nothing in law that says you have to communicate with these assholes. So then, as it goes on here now, you need to be covered by a TV license to watch or record programs as they're being shown on TV, on any channel. To watch or stream programs live on any online TV service, such as ITV Hub, All4, YouTube, Amazon Prime Video, Now TV, Sky Go, etc. Well, that's bullshit as well for a start, because you can watch live streams on YouTube and you don't need a TV license. You just cannot watch live streams on YouTube from TV companies. So if you got like Blaze TV and they're putting programs on streaming programs on YouTube, you cannot watch it. But if your mate down the road is doing a live stream on YouTube, it's perfectly legal to watch that without a TV license. But do they tell you that here? No, they do not. You cannot download or watch programs of VCI player. This includes any device, a TV, desktop computer, laptop, mobile phone, tablet, games console, digital box, or DVD VHS recorder. The use of television receiving equipment to watch or record live TV programs on any channel or device, blah blah blah, download BBC programs, BBC iPlayer, without a valid license is an offence. I hope I have been able to explain the situation, and thank you for the time you have taken to contact us. Yours sincerely, Carrie Alvarez, Customer Relations. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and so that's their bullshit reply. And so yeah, I don't know what to say. I understand you're unhappy with the letter sent to your address due to the tone of the letters. You can say that again. My God, and like, if you threaten you're going to come and visit me, and you threaten 20 times in 20 different letters you're going to come and visit me, and then you don't come and visit me, what's all these threats for? Stupid dozy bunch of cunts, aren't they? Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Cheers for now.